What's up, y'all?
Hey, it's your girl. You already know who it is. Array.
And Lord Nappy. And today's segment is called Drunk and in Love.
My girl Beyonce said it.
Before we get into it, so we got a question. When is it time to take the fucking Christmas tree down? Right? So if you all notice a Christmas tree in the background, it's because my friends are fucking ghetto and
mm,
have failed to.
definitely not.
Hey,
Honest,
ghetto.
honestly though, really speaking, some people do different things for their Christmas tree. So, honestly, I really have discussed it um with somebody, and yeah, we're gonna be putting up a Valentine's Day Christmas tree. So, pink lights, red is gonna be fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, no, that is true. I do know people that have a Christmas tree for every holiday.
Hmm.
Very few. Now, that is pretty dope. But I don't know if you're saying that just because we called you out or because, shit, it might be time to take that motherfucker down.
It do be time to take it down, and I always have my tree up way past time, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I just like doing that.
And you know what?
Christmas trees make me happy.
This is your place, your Christmas tree. You do what you choose. So, as we get into today's topics,
Hmm.
I really wanted to delve into something a little bit more serious. I know last week we were going in kind of just trying to fill our round. But the first thing I want you all to be very clear on is as we go through, we progress in this um, podcast, um, we plan on being bigger and bigger each time. So the feedback that you give, whether it be positive or negative, we're going to take it and build an empire out of this. This is our foundation, and we plan on making it big. So, give us some insight.
We're listening and we're executing.
All right. So let's talk about drunken in love, right? In order for us to really delve into the topic of drunk and in love, we have to understand the concept of love.
Hmm.
What is love to you?
I know to me, love is a lot of things. It's all different kinds of loves. You have different kinds of friendships, relationships. So, someone you're with, someone who is like a mom to you or a sister, something like that. So, I feel like love is just, like even if somebody does have flaws and they may not be perfect, like you'll accept them for who they are
Yeah, that's great.
and want them in your life.
Yeah. I think for me, right, the concept of love, I was taught, and I have stayed faithful to this. Love is patient, love is kind, love is
Hmm.
forgiving, right? So I love like I was taught and how I first saw it. I learned how to love from a black woman who had the most love in her heart and had her heart broken time and time again. So my concept of love comes deeply um, derivative of that example, if that makes sense. So love to me is all those things. I learned to love as a black man from a black woman. You know.
I know my love isn't perfect. Like it's pretty good, not gonna lie. Like, let's be real. But at the same time, like I was raised by a mom who is black also and Mexican. She was raised by a Mexican
Shout
lady
out to our
and
amigos.
mm, love y'all. But and yeah, it was definitely issues and problems there that I feel like, like sometimes if you don't stop, like a generational curse is just gonna keep going.
Um,
So, and you spread that type of love and your way of showing love, like to your kids, and sometimes even if you don't try to be like that, like that's what you're around. So,
yeah, so you're only gonna be able to mimic or um, display those characteristics. You learn how to love from your parents. Most people learn love from their mom. Let's
hmm.
establish that, right? Um, and love is descriptive in language, right? What is your love language? How do you show that you are in love or that you love a person versus you liking them?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like me and my family, like we're really loving people. Like especially if like your family's to us, even if like, we've known you for a minute, it's like, okay, like you're family at this point or at that point. And so like, yeah, you're welcome into our home. If you need a place to stay, something happened, like, like that's what my family is like. We'll cook for you. And I don't know, but at times, like now, us being so nice, we can still be, cold or whatever. Like if you do something to us, like we're not fucking with you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, just for explaining it first, like I learned how to love from my mom. So my love language is a little bit different. I'm not the emotional or soft type. You know what I mean? My love is through nurturing, through caring, to setting the foundation, to providing, right? And for whatever reason, that's how I love. If I'm doing those things for you, that's how you know that I love you, by nurturing, by providing, not by being nice, right? Because let's keep it 100. Like, is being nice really good enough for that self serving? If you be nice to a person and nurture their growth and their well being as well, right?
Mm, yeah, like for sure.
I think sometimes, right, while I'm still learning to love, I love like a parent instead of a partner, right? I'm loving you like I'm your parent, but I'm supposed to love you in patience, in
Right.
kindness, and with forgiveness. So maybe it's not that I don't love you, it's just I don't love you properly. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like someone giving their all is like enough?
I don't think that giving your all in a relationship, um, why am I asking for your all? Right?
Hmm.
Let me meet you halfway. Right? If you're exhausting yourself with your all, am I loving you properly? Because just a portion of you should be sufficient, right? But you're giving you my all, or you're giving me your all. What am I supposed to give? I feel like that shit 50-50. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, save some of that shit for later. You know,
Oh my
when it's
god.
70-30, it could be,
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
true.
Like, hey, 50-50. It
I
just
do.
transitions, or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need your all.
I feel
Shit.
like I do. I let it be 100, 100. Some days it's not always going to
If
be,
you,
but
if you're,
for the most
you,
part, you should try.
if you are giving me your all, then what do you have for yourself? Gotta have a portion of self love too. That's why I tried to ask for your all, cause shit, you know.
I got 100% room somewhere else for that.
So you got 200%.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Somebody's good at math. What do you look for in a partner?
Hmm. That's a good question. I feel like I look for someone who I guess definitely takes care of me and makes me feel safe. And just, like I know like that person has my back. So that's, yeah, I think that's what I look for.
Mm, what do I look for in a partner? I look for someone that makes me smile and happy, someone that brings me joy, someone who can provide, right?
If the sex
Um,
is trash, you gotta go.
the sex is never going to be trash if I'm involved. The sex is going to be the bomb just because I'm there. Let's keep it 100. Yeah, I mean, shit. Sex is going to be there. I'll make that shit work. Um,
Oh, hell
shit.
no.
But, like, in a partner, like, hey, I should feel warm. I should feel delighted the moment
Yeah.
that I see you. And to me, the biggest sign of loyalty, sign of love is loyalty. Like, if you're loyal
Mhm.
to me, I can love you. I can love you past the limits of explanation. You know what I mean? But you know, you got to give something. You know.
Yeah. I look for Like my pet peeves, I hate liars and I hate thieves. So yeah, somebody who doesn't like steal from me or take from me or take my choice away without me knowing.
Yeah.
So
I think red flags for me. I don't know as I've gotten older. Um, red flags are liars,
definitely.
um, disloyal people. Right. At the end of the day, it's going to be me and you. Right. If you
hmm
cannot be loyal to me, how can I trust you? If I can't trust you, how can I be vulnerable? And then I know that as a strong person, as a strong willed person, I can't do it all the time. In those vulnerable moments, how can I trust you to be vulnerable and weak and allow you to replenish me when you're not a trustworthy person? Um, People that flip flop around.
Yeah.
If you are fucking with someone that, or even nice to someone that had any hand in my downfall, I can't fuck with you. You know why? Because you are now a weakness of mine because that person knows how to play off of my weakness. Now I got to be strong for you and me when you're aligning yourself with the enemy. That is a red flag. If you fuck with my enemy, I can't fuck with you. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I definitely can't.
You're dead to
Because
me.
why would you ever do that?
Yeah, that's our enemy now.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you at any point align yourself with the enemy of mine, I can't fuck with you.
And
And that is enough.
dealing with stuff like that is going to lead you to a crash out moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
I know
yeah.
it'll lead me to one.
Yeah. Tell me about a crash out moment that you had.
Okay, so I don't quite remember what happened, but um,
Producer,
shoot.
can you pour me a drink, please?
Do I want to say this on camera?
You can just leave out the names. Thanks.
Probably just getting into an argument like in the car, fighting in the car, and then trying to
Tequila,
like
please.
jump out of the car, or not even jump out of the car, but just get the fuck out. You know, like
Yeah, that's
stop the
definitely.
car if you're not stopping, trying to get out.
Well, here's what I think. I think the person that then the person that allowed that shit to happen really loved you. Because why the fuck are you getting out? Come on now, let's just make it safe home, argue. But look, like I'm not gonna let you get out being in a situation where there's danger and you hurt yourself. Because I love you, even though you're tripping right now.
That is a crash out moment.
Let us crash out. Because look,
Sometimes you just can't help it. But it's 2026, y'all. I'm doing a lot better. And sometimes I do have my moments, but overall, I came a long way.
I didn't know you were a crash out until I seen it. I did not know. But yeah, she crash out sometimes. Oh yeah, this
But
might be a sad thing.
I'm worth it. Look,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah. That's a sad thing, crashing out. Do I crash out? Y'all think I crash out?
Yeah. I mean, come on now. We know.
Yeah. Let me tell you how I explain this shit to myself. I over obsess about every angle of things, right? From the beginning to the end to the future, that shit to the past, the present.
Yeah, me
Like
too.
as I start to calculate, I get more and more angry, right? I never react off of stuff the first time, right? I operate in threes. Oh, you did this shit once. You did this shit twice. The third
hmm
time, now this shit is becoming a pattern, and now I have to react. And I should have handled this shit the first time because I knew I was
Exactly.
right.
I gave you
Yeah.
grace.
I gave you grace two times. Now you try this shit a third time, I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to
Yeah.
slam, crash the fuck out.
It's going
And
down.
now, hopefully, you understand that my reaction was so large that you never do this again, right?
But
That
as I'm getting older, it's like, it's not even worth it. Like, I want to be happy all the time. I don't want to argue. I just want to live my amazing soft girl life, and I just don't see arguments a part of that. So, like, if it is ever something like that, I feel like, I wouldn't be there. It's time to go.
I'm just now getting to the point where I realize if I have to crash out, and I've done this shit this many times, hey, this isn't for me, right?
Yeah.
Because why would you not have learned me by now to know that this is the reaction you're going to get for the behavior that you are doing? If you respected me enough, right, you would have learned me to know I should not do this because he's going to act like that. Love is also about respect, right?
Respect. That was the next thing I was gonna say, and I'm big on it.
Yeah. So you don't respect me enough to not make me behave this way.
And as he was saying earlier, we're both Sagittarius, so right now our point of view is the same, y'all. We locked in on this topic.
Yeah. I wouldn't act like this shit if you wasn't doing nothing that hurt me enough to behave this way. So am I the villain or the goddamn victim? Why the fuck you make me do this? Why the fuck you made me act like this? You know, bitch, you crazy, not me. I'm
Now,
crazy for acting like this, and bitch, you crazy for making me act like this. My
mm,
self, goddamn self. You know, that's how I feel about it. You know.
I agree, but y'all, it gets to a point where like enough is enough. Now, on a different note, I will say in relationships, how do you feel about like 50-50?
I feel like it should be 50-50. Um, in this time and age, in 2026, it is a requirement to be 50-50 because the gender roles have changed. There's not a man that needs to do 70, and there's not a woman that needs to do 30 or 20 or take care of the kids because equality, gender rights, gender equality has taken such a equilateral space that, girl, I know you ain't about to make the same money as I make.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't about to sit back and get the same rights that I get and then gotta do less or contribute less than I have to contribute. Oh, that shit ain't fair. Now you think you're a bully? Shit, you ain't about to bully me.
I don't know. I do feel like you should do whatever works for your relationship, but at the same time, I don't know. I agree with 50-50, 100%. But I also agree with a man paying for everything. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Um,
Okay, well, then what does the woman then provide? If I pay for everything, do you make it an emotional space where I can provide everything for you? Now you ain't about to have me paying for everything, and then you get on my goddamn nerves asking me about all these bitches or these niggas. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I don't know what you mean.
if I provide everything,
Not providing everything, because if I'm risking my life as a woman,
hmm
if we're out here having a baby,
hmm
I think my life is worth all of that.
everything financially, I agree. I did agree. Like shit, I'm not trying to deal with no motherfucking kids 24/7. So if you stay home, deal with these badass kids
That is a job in itself.
or kids that are
So I've
well
heard.
behaved for that matter, and I go to work and get to get away from the motherfuckers, I would pay for everything. Because kids are fucking annoying sometimes. They are. But that's why you have a strong wife to make sure you're nurturing the kids and you know.
Now, how do you feel about this? So I talked to it was I was cool with this guy, and he told me that his sister, and this is what, like, their family pretty much taught them or whatever. They are Mexican. I don't know if that's important for the story, but just threw that in there. But so yeah, she works in the army, or she's doing something, but she's making really good money, or I don't know what branch she's in,
Mm,
but she's high up, she's making money, and then I guess her man was making less than her,
mm.
but he still paid for everything and, like, gave her his check pretty much.
Where's this nigga at? Where is this nigga? Girl, you about to be fucking single because I know like 6 or 7 bitches that just want a nigga to pay for everything. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like,
god,
hey, hope you treating this nigga right because you about to be single.
that I don't know.
Words for my future partner. Are you dating someone?
Am I dating someone?
Yeah.
Um,
Not disclose who, but are you dating someone?
Not to disclose, but
Are you in love?
I will say I'm in love. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Okay. Now ask me.
Are you in a relationship?
I'm single as a fucking dollar bill. Um, however, you do know this about me. I am um, aligned with my future, right? You know, I'm a fucking very spiritual person. We got these cards and we got these sticks. So I'm so far ahead that
Mm-hmm.
I am physically single, but spiritually um, in a relationship. You know,
Spiritually in a relationship. Okay, that's
yeah,
deep.
yeah. Me and my future partner are already online so heavily that we don't even fuck with each other yet. You know what I mean?
What?
We may have not even met yet, but
Oh no, that's crazy.
I am divinely assigned a person. So when I'm up at night, waiting or wondering, um, when I go to sleep, I'm at comfort. I'm at peace because I know that there's somebody out there perfect in line for me. Right?
Do you feel like it's just one person that's made for you?
Let's ask the sticks. So,
Oh, come
viewers,
on now.
I would like to introduce you to the divine dowsing rods, right? They are divinely endowed with the Holy Spirit, and they are not allowed to tell us any lies. They know more than us, more than what we will ever know.
Yeah, it's true.
And they have never been wrong. These shits have never been wrong.
They don't. They don't
Right, so I don't
lie.
know if y'all can see these, but these are dowsing rods, and if y'all need a little bit more information, don't be afraid to Google them. But these sticks have never been wrong. So I asked my dowsing rods, have I met my future partner?
Hmm. Is it wrong for a person to do like 100 and then you do like pay zero? Is that wrong?
And they say no.
Okay.
Um, mm,
Hmm. But yeah, that's just a little bit of like how the sticks work.
yeah, these sticks are fucking dope.
You have to be very accurate with it because
Yeah.
sometimes you'll think that
Should we edit this
it's
part
not telling
out?
the truth, but it is.
Yeah. If y'all look, listen, I'm not planning doing nothing. These motherfuckers here got them out of their own because they're devout with the Holy Spirit. Because we're gonna let them ask y'all some questions too.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna need y'all to do is comment, like, and subscribe. Okay. Also, if you do have a question for the six, we're gonna give you guys a free reading. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what I need you to do is comment a question. We are gonna enter you guys into a raffle, and whoever wins, you are gonna win the free reading. So
Yeah.
comment, like, and subscribe. Okay. Share this video, repost, let everyone know about it. And we will see you next time.